Hey guys, my name is Isabella, and today I'm going to teach you how to play the guitar. So this is a video for absolute beginners. If you played the guitar in the past, this is the video for you, especially if you don't remember certain chords. In this video, we're going to talk about two chords. We're going to talk about the E chord and the A chord. So let's get started. Okay, so first things first, we're going to talk about how to number our fingers. So your pointer finger is number 1, your middle finger is number 2, your ring finger is number 3, and your pinky finger is number 4. So now we're going to number our strings from thinnest to thickest. So this is string 1, string 2, string 3, string 4, string 5, and string 6. Next, we're going to talk about frets. According to Google, a fret is a sequence of bars or ridges on the fingerboard of stringed instruments such as the guitar, and they are used for fixing the positions of your fingers to produce the note that you want. In this video, we're going to talk about fret 1 and fret 2. For example, this is fret 1 and this is fret 2. When playing the guitar, you use chords. A chord is 3 or more notes put together to create a harmonic sound. In this video, we're going to learn how to play the E chord and the A chord. First, let's start with the E chord. So for the E chord, we are going to use fingers number 1, number 2, and number 3. You're going to place your first finger in the first fret on string number 3. Then you're going to place your middle finger, which is your second finger, on the 5th string in the 2nd fret, and then you're going to place your third finger, or your ring finger, on the 4th string, also in the 2nd fret. So your E chord should sound like this. Now, in order to get that clear sound, you need to make sure that your strings are not muted. You can do this by playing each string individually. So for example, that is a muted string. So you can fix that by pressing down all of your strings as hard as you can until you get a clear sound. So you want it to sound like this. Next, we'll show the A chord. For the A chord, we're only going to use the 2nd fret. You are going to place your first finger on the 3rd string, your second finger on the 4th string, and your third finger on the 2nd string. Now you want to make sure that all of your fingers can fit in the 2nd fret, and I know this can be challenging when you're first picking up the guitar. Your A chord should sound like this. Your A chord should sound like this. Next, we're going to talk about how to change in between these two chords. So just as a reminder, let's go to the E chord. So as a reminder, your first finger goes on the 3rd string, your second finger goes on the 5th string, and then your third finger goes on the 4th string. Now I like to call your first finger your anchor finger because that finger will stay on that string the entire time. So we're switching from the E chord to the A chord. So you take your 2 fingers off beside your first finger because that's your anchor finger, and you slide it over to the 2nd fret. Then you place your second finger on the 4th string, and then you place your third finger on the 2nd string. So let's go back to the E chord, and I will show this to you slowly. So you take your 2 fingers off, you slide it over, and you place them accordingly. Let's go back to the E, take your 2 fingers off, slide it back, and you place them accordingly. Now this is what it should sound like. So this is your E chord, fingers off, slide it back, place them accordingly, and this should be your A chord. So now we're going to practice changing in between these chords. The way we're going to do this is that we're going to play each chord 4 times. So let's start with the E chord. So place your fingers accordingly, and let's start counting. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and on that and beat, you're going to switch in between the E chord to the A chord. So let's do that again. 1, take your 2 fingers off, you slide it over to the 2nd fret, and you place your fingers accordingly. So let's start counting again. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and now we're going to switch. Take your 2 fingers off, slide it back over to the 1st fret, and place your fingers accordingly. So let's start again. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. Now I want you to practice on your own. Great job! Alright, that's it for this video. Again, thank you so much for watching. My name is Isabella, and I hope this video was helpful.